It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today that's supposed to be, guys, man. Today we'll be back with the Legends Battle Royale DBL27 to 34 best teams guide and everything like that. So you guys know with this LBR is more of when you guys see like the DBL 20, like 25 to like 30 something, it depends. It basically means the unit's release date from when the game launched. So when it says 27, that means 27 months in when the game released. So take, for example, 2019 and you just do 27, add 27 months when the game started. So then that's when you get to see the months, 27 months of the game being out. That's when the units dropped for that 27 months. So say that will probably be going into 2021, going to 2022. Yeah, going into 2022. So it'll be around that time, and then the 34. So that's how they basically mean by the DBL 27 to 34, stuff like that. So if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, it's basically just like whenever the units dropped at that specific time. So 27 would be the 27th month after the game dropped in 2019, and then to 34. So you guys enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel. Roll to 15K. I'm gonna try to show you guys the best teams. This is actually gonna be pretty tricky. Not gonna lie, I was taking a look at it and trying to see some team builds. This is actually gonna be pretty difficult. And if you do Zenkai your units, that's gonna really help you guys out in terms of this. The best units in here are going to be Zenkai units. So hopefully you guys have been doing your gauntlets and you've been doing your dailies and stuff and getting all these old units, Zenkai 7, Zenkai USTR and everything like that. So let's get straight into the news. We're going to check the news because you guys know they always have these little special rules for all these one of these events. Like that DB Saga one was terrible. Like the combo reduction was insane. It was, every match was so long, bro. Like after you did your 4th card, bro, like it did no damage. It was insane. So let's take a look here. You guys see here DBL 27 to 34, so characters from that 27 month into the game and 34 months into the game is going to be used. We get 10 tickets like always. You guys can get extra chrono crystals, Z power, PvP messages and everything. What's the PvP message for this one? They don't show it. Oh, okay, they got the Broly one. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I know Vara's going to be using this like crazy. All right, let's take a look at the special rules. Dragon Ball chance down and quick attack damage up. So nothing really. I mean, we've been had this, so it's nothing crazy like the DB Saga one. So let's take a look at some team builds. So if you guys want to know like what characters you guys can use, like which characters are eligible for it, go to your filter and then go to character tag and scroll all the way down, and for this mode it says DBL27-DBL34, and then you can see all the characters that's part of that month span of the game. So yeah, so these are all the characters here. And if you look at it, this is actually pretty bad for numerous reasons. Mainly is because there's a lot of these characters are not really all that good for real. A lot of these units hadn't really gotten their Zenkais, and a lot of them are just pretty outdated. And then the ones that do have Zenkais are pretty good. So like the units, say for example, like this yellow Goten, he's okay. But then if you compare him to like Forku is gonna like demolish him. And then also another thing is the health. In terms of health HP bench, there really is only two. There's only 2 characters, I believe. Is actually Bergamo, and then there's actually Yellow Broly. So Yellow Broly does PO, and then Bergamo does Red and Universe Saga. So that's actually going to be pretty interesting as well. In terms of teams as well, a lot of these teams that I could make, they don't have a full team around them. So say for example like Regen, for example, I'm gonna show you guys like a Regen example team. They're not gonna have a full color wheel. They don't have a health bench. It's little stuff like that that's gonna kind of hurt them. So we're gonna have to kind of get real creative with it, and let's get straight to it. So I think the best team in here is going to be Uni Rep. The reason why Uni Rep is going to be better because at this time, this is when they introduced Legends Fest. This is when UI Saiyan Goku got dropped with the 3 other Pride Troopers. You have Zenkai Green Jiren, you have Topo, and then you have Red Bergamo. And then prior to that, they actually dropped Vados. They actually dropped Champa. They dropped the trio, the Dangers, or the dogs, right? So Uni Rep is going to be the best team. They have a great full color wheel. You could definitely add in a yellow if you want to add in Champa. But me personally, I think Instead of doing that, I think what you should do here is just drop UI sign Goku down and just leader slot Future Gohan. I think Future Gohan is going to be the best leader slot unit in here, because if you look at the best units, it's going to be purple. Purple is one of the best ones because they have LF Rose and then you have UI sign Goku. So you're really going to want to have a yellow. And right now the best yellow in here is going to be Forku and Future Gohan. And the fact that Future Gohan is giving support, he has endurance, so he protects you for Rise of Rush purposes. He just has he does a lot, bro. He does a lot for the team. He's just super utility based compared to Forku. I just think that this is probably going to be the best team here. I don't know if you can add any other units. Like I said, if you don't have, like, say for example, you don't have Dispo, you can add in this guy. You can add in Basil. You can add in Lavender. You can add in Champa. You can add in Vados. You can add in whoever here. Just know that leader slide and Future Gohan is going to be really good for the team. And like I said, Bergamo is going to be more of your viable red option for this team compared to, say, for example, if you're rocking Dispo, because Bergamo is a Zenkai unit. He just has better stats than a Dispo, and Bergamo, once he gets ramped up, is actually way better than Dispo. So honestly, it doesn't really matter who you put here. I just think that Future Gohan leader slot on Uni Rep is going to be the best team for sure. So let me just screenshot this team here, and let's hop into the next team. Now the next team, like I said, these other teams are going to be pretty inferior, but the next team I kind of see that you can kind of somewhat build will probably be like a future related team, where you kind of have this red, this red Trunks in mind. Like I said, yellow and purple is going to be really, in my opinion, probably going to be the two strongest, because the Zenkais, you have Forku, you have Future Gohan, and then you have LF Rose, and then you have UI Sign. So I think those are going to be like the top tier colors. So for future, you can kind of build a team like this. And in terms of your HP, I would probably rock the Broly, because the reason why is Broly does PO. This red Trunks is going to take a hit with no HP, which is fine. But as long as you have Future Gohan leader slot, Future Gohan is going to have the HP, and then you're going to have Rose with the HP as well. So then after that, in terms of your team build, this is where it gets tricky, like adding units in here. So then you kind of have to want to build. You want to build like a few, like, let me see if I can, what leaders, like, who can I use? Hit would be a really good bench for this team, because if you take a look at Hit's Z ability here, he does buff Rival Universe purple and red as well. Hit is actually a really good unit you guys can use for that Uni Rep team. I know he doesn't buff Uni Rep, but he's on Rival Universe, so he's going to buff UI Goku because he's purple, and then he's going to be buffing Rival Universe because Jiren and everybody else is Rival Universe. And then, like I said, leader slot Gohan, you can add him in there. This guy is really valuable because he does nullify endurance, just like LF Rose. Him and LF Rose both nullify endurance, so that purple Jiren is actually not that bad. But his Z ability for this team is really good as well. Then take a look here. I guess I don't really know who you want to add. I guess you just add in this green Goku Black here. In terms of anything else, for real, yeah, I think that's probably might be the best unit to put there. I'm trying to think of hybrids. Yeah, I probably think that LF Rose, like, just this green Goku Black, will probably just be the best HP option. Because, like I said, you could leader slot LF Rose and then put in like a hybrids bench, but then you really want, like I said, I rather want Future Gohan to get the HP buff as well. So that's why I'm gonna probably build a team like this, for example. So let's just take a screenshot here, right? Kind of have like a hybrid setup and everything, like a future setup. After that, we're gonna do Regen. Regen's kind of falls in the same line of future, where they have some decent options. If you want to rock a hybrid, not a hybrid, but a Regen team, you know, Kid Buu wouldn't be that bad. You know, Kid Buu actually has his plat, so I think he actually wouldn't be terrible. The only problem is like, then you have like purple DKP. This is gonna be a full blast based teams. When you take a look at the units here, the only most annoying blast armor unit is probably going to be Green Jiren here. You don't really see anybody else with blast armor, so you're not dealing with like VB or Kefla. You're not dealing with a lot of units that has blast armor. So the only one you're dealing with is Green Jiren. So you can kind of rock a blast based team, and this will probably be the best like Regen team. Is going to be Green 21, Purple DKP, and Blue Kid Buu. And like I said, all of them are blast based, so that's going to be really nice. And in terms of your bench, for real, I think you probably might have to add, even though LF Rose buffs strike attack, he does buff PO. So LF Rose buffs PO, which is pretty good. And then in terms of the other unit in here, I'm trying to really see if anybody else can be fit on the team. Really don't know here. Damn. just like I said, bro, it's rough. It's actually rough doing this. Let me see, red, green. Dang. Okay, I'm trying to think. I can't really find another good offer. I guess you just have to add in green metal cooler for real. Green metal cooler is Regen. He buffs movie saga. I think PO or Regen. I think he does, but they both do strike attack. I mean, you are going to face some strike attack teams, so just having some strike defense isn't that bad as well. So this team is actually will be pretty okay. Like I said, Regen also has that new blast pure where it has a strike one or the blast one. So this is gonna really help them out. Probably gonna be the best Regen team for real. So then after that, let's hop into some other teams. Let's get creative, bro. So next, I want to add in a team with Forku. I really want to add in a team with Forku because Forku is going to be really good individually. He just really is such a powerhouse. So me personally, I'll probably add in this yellow Goku here. And me personally, I might add in Clapku. Now Clapku has revival, so that's actually going to help the team out in terms of just rising rush protection. And then in terms of that, you can probably, I don't know how I will build this team, but something related to like a yellow blue team. Like I said, I think purple is gonna be really powerful, and I also think yellow is gonna be really powerful. So I mean, as long as you can wall off UI Sign and Rilla Rose, that'll be really good. You have endurance, you have someone with an IT cover change, and then you also have Clapku. So you have some great rise and rush protection on this team. Now I'm just trying to think of how would I build this team. So I think what I'll probably do here is let me put my thinking cap on. All right, you leader slot Future Han. You probably put Goku here because he buffs Saiyans. So you probably just want to look around and see who buffs Saiyans for the team. So you probably want to add in this Vegeta in here because he buffs Saiyans with his regular Z ability. Anybody else? Yellow, he does androids. Just trying to look. Yeah, this is gonna be really tough in terms of building teams. He buffs God Key. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Who else would be good? I guess you can add in this Super Saiyan Vegeta. He does double defense, right? Unfortunately, you don't really have a lot of strike attack on this team because Forku and Future Gohan is giving strike attack, and I think Clapku, Vegeta, and that Vegeta as well is getting double defense, and then that Goku is getting blast defense. Blast attacking defense. So this probably be another good team. You know, it is what it is, bro. You kind of just have to just do what you got to do with this setup. And let's hop into another team now. I don't know how I will put this LF Broly and LF Gogeta Blue. I don't think the LF Gogeta Blue is bad or terrible. I just don't think they're going to be one of the better units because they don't have a Zenkai, especially Gogeta Blue. He doesn't have a plat. I think he's going to perform pretty well, but I just don't think. I want to really cater a team around him. Some people are going to use him. Broly's is in the same spot. He does have a plat as well, but I just don't know if I'm confident in bringing Broly. But if you guys want to rock both of them together, say like a movies team, for example, you guys could do something like this where basically you kind of have a similar setup like this for real. You maybe just want to have Gogeta Blue here, and then you can have Forku here because he Zenkai buffs him in terms of his the yellow Saiyans, so he gets a high strike defense. And then you can add him in there, and then maybe just add in Future Gohan. Not gonna lie to you. Or you can add in a God Key unit, so maybe you want to do something like Vados right here. And then you can add in this Goku here. And then maybe for your health, you can add in Bergamo, because Bergamo's actually gonna buff he buffs Universe Saga, so maybe UI, maybe Vados can get a little bit of that HP there and everything like that. So this probably might be a solid setup right here. That's actually not that bad because you're basically just going to give support to Gogeta, and then Gogeta is going to start going crazy in terms of his damage. So this is actually going to be a bad setup as well. Or you can go more of like a God Key setup where you take Vados out and then you put LF Rose here, so you have like some powerhouse units here. You have like a God Key based team here, and then you have a Zenkai buff there. You could probably take out UI Sign, and you could probably go with any God Key units. You probably can go with Champa, because Champa does give double attack on his Z ability, so that'll actually be really nice as well. Like I said, I'm gonna be building a lot of teams, so just want to give you guys a lot of options and stuff and team builds and everything like that with the minimum amount of units that we have in this mode and everything like that. So that actually wouldn't be that bad. Other than that, I mean, another team build I can probably see is if you want to go with an androids build. I don't know how good this team will be for real, but you can go with an androids build here, have Bergamo on the bench, and then you basically just kind of just put like a uni rep team. But basically you're kind of just building uni rep. So I'd rather just rock more of the uni rep build. But like I said, if you don't have like the uni rep team, you have like more of an androids team, then you can kind of put UI sign here because he buffs uni rep, and then it gives blast attack for the team. I know, even though 17 is strike, so then you probably want to give someone that does strike attack and defense. And then you could probably add in, no, not Green Jiren. You probably want to add in Basil here because he does uni rep. So you could probably do something like this. Does Champa? Nah, Champa doesn't build the team. Yeah, so then you can add in Basil there. So strike, blast is more of a balanced team. Something like this, you can kind of build a team like this more for the androids builds. And just you're gonna have a uni rep. You're gonna have a uni rep bench for real. So other than that, anything else? Now, would I use purple hit on my team? Uni rep, like I said, he can be ran on that one team for real. Like I said, he can be ran on that uni rep team. So you just put hit here, and then you put future Gohan, and then you put UI sign there. You put Green Jiren, you put Bergamo there, and then you put blue Topo there. So you can add in him on this team. I'll probably just screenshot that. Any other teams? Red Frieza. Red Frieza is probably gonna be really good with his debuffs. I'm just trying to think of what team would I rock him on. Maybe you can leader slot him on that Regen team. Maybe you can do something like this where you add him on that Regen team. You add purple DKP, so instead of the green 21, you might want to add him. The only problem with this Regen team is they have no Rise of Rush protection. So at least with green 21, she has like the IT cover chains twice, but that'll be your pretty much your only Rise of Rush protection for real. But you could add in this red Frieza, but I just don't think it's worth for real. You could probably do something like this where you have green 21 in there, and then you add in yellow Broly. And if you do want to just have a red to stop those yellows, because there's gonna be some really powerful yellows running around. So for like that Regen team, you can add in him. And then for the bench, you probably add in like LF Rose, or actually you want to add in green. Yeah, actually LF Rose would be better for the team. So you could do something like this. Other than that, bro, hybrids, I don't know how well the hybrids team will be. You could definitely rock Goten in the Trunks in the red Great Saiyan, but I just don't know how good the team is compared to the other teams that I showed you guys there. This yellow Vegeta wouldn't be that bad as well. So if you want to go maybe with like a Saiyan team, you can do some where, I mean, like I said, we're basically building the same team for real. But this Vegeta is going to get a Zenkai buff from him. You can go here, and then just make him mad tanky. Then you can put Clapku in there. Just basically build around like a whole Goku team, pretty much. And then in terms of your HP, you're not gonna really have no HP on this team. You could probably add in Bergamo here if you're going to use this Goku a lot. Then I guess here you probably add in LF Rose. No, Gogeta, probably Gogeta Blue probably would be the best HP in terms of offensive. He's going to have the double defense as well. Anybody else? Yellow, blue, green, yellow, red. I'm just trying to look at any other Forku, just yeah, like a Saiyan team. Yeah, you probably just add in this Vegeta wouldn't be that bad. Or you want to go more of an offensive route, you can definitely add in Gogeta Blue here. So something like this. All right. Any other team for real? Like I said, a hybrids could be a thing if you want to go with a hybrids team. I mean, I could build a hybrids team just if you guys are curious to see like what hybrids team you guys can build. You guys can definitely go with something like this. Here, you're not gonna really have no HP on the team unless you probably want to do it where you leader slot Future Han and then you put Bergamo, so at least the red Trunks and the Future Han is getting HP. Take this team out here, and then who would you put here? Yellow, red. LF Rose wouldn't be bad, but he's not gonna buff Goten or Trunks. You could just put Great Saiyan 1 and 2 there. If you want to build like a hybrids team, screenshot that. And that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much the teams that I can see. I just don't know how good movies will be, bro. you could definitely do a full movies team, but I just don't think it's gonna be all that for real. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now in terms of me, like what team I'm probably going to build, I'm probably going to build something related to maybe Purple Rose, the Future Han, maybe something related to like Future, and then you have like Clapku on the bench, something like that. Maybe I'm probably building a team like that. It's either that or that Uni Rep team. That's probably gonna be the best two teams. So anything with Future Gohan, UI Saiyan Goku, Forku, LF Rose, those are gonna be, I think, the top tier teams, especially LF Rose being able to nullify endurance. So dealing with Future Gohan, say for example you pop the blue card and you missed the blue card on purple, go type neutral against Future Gohan, then Rise and Rush him. Dealing with this top, wow, Topo, my goodness, Topo, and other endurance based units, so he's gonna have value there. Then like I said, Forku's gonna be pretty good, just highly offensive. Then you have Future Gohan. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, make sure you have some, like, I'll recommend you guys to have a strong purple or red on your team, because no, not purple, red, yellow and red on your team, because those are gonna be the top units. So I'm just probably just gonna build a team here, something like this, and then maybe, yeah, like Rise Rush Protection will be pretty good. If you want to add in Clapku, you can definitely add in Clapku in there, or you want to add in the red trunks. And then here, in terms of who can I add in here, there's a God Key and Future unit in here that I can add for this last. I mean, the best person would probably be him. Yeah, nope, it is what it is. Or you can add in this Green Rose, but probably add him in here. What about this guy? Blast. Yeah, just double attack. Yes, you already have some good strike defense. Double attack, that wouldn't be that bad either. So either this team, it's probably gonna be the team I build, is gonna be this, or you go, like I said, you go with, you later slot Future Gohan, and then you just put in purple hit here, and you put Topo in there, and then you put Green Jiren, then you put that, or a team like this. So that's probably gonna be one of the two teams I rock. And yeah, let me know what team you guys are gonna build. Comment down below. Like I said, it's pretty rough in terms of your team builds, but I think I gave you guys a lot of good options, a lot of creative options. You can actually use these EX Kakunsa and Rosie for your Uni Rep team as well. That's actually not bad. They actually got some good Z abilities in there. But in terms of the EX units being viable, I don't think any of them are viable for real. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Hope you guys enjoy. I know it's a long one, but I just wanted to show you guys some different teams and everything like that. And yeah, that's it with this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and grill. Man, I'm out. Peace.